Hello, I hope you are well. My name is Mbasa and I'm going to do a run through of my WeShare project. On the right side of the screen, I have the user journeys PDF, which shows what is expected to happen in the event of a few different use cases. On the left side of the screen, I'm going to have my actual WeShare web app application. And through in this walkthrough, I'm going to show you how the functionalities work and everything expected from the user journey happens in my web app as well. So it is functional. First, we are going to clone it from my GitLab so that we have the latest version of the project locally as well. Let me just clone it to my desktop. And then after it's successfully cloned, I will now open it up in IntelliJ. And this is my WeShare web app over here. Let me just check if the audio is recording properly. It is. So this is my project and this is the project structure. Let me just run the server so that we can actually display the web app. So it is running on port 5050. And if you click this, we should be able to access it. So we now have the WeShare web app on the left. The first use case in the user journeys is a user logs in for the first time. So let me create a new student email and call it student1 at wethinkcode.co.za, and we log in with this new student email. As expected, because it's a new student, if we go through the user journeys, a new login, there should be no current expenses. If you check payment requests sent, there aren't any payment requests yet. If you check payment requests received, there aren't any there as well, because it's a new user, right? So nothing has been done yet, and that corresponds with everything on the user journeys PDF as well. The second case is that the student captures an expense. So we add a new expense over here. Let's say that student 1 went out for lunch. He went out for lunch today and the lunch cost a total of 100 Rand. We now submit this expense, and if we check student 1's expenses, as the user journey expects, the expense should now be visible with a date, a description of what it is, the amount that the expense costs, and the updated numbers for payment requests and payment received. So here we have today's date, the expense being lunch, how much it cost, which is 100 Rand. Payment requests and payments received still haven't changed because nothing has been done on that side yet, and the net expense is 100 Rand. The next case in our user journeys is student sends a payment request to another student. So let's say student 1 had lunch, but he was not alone. He had lunch with student 2, and he would like for student 2 to pay for some of the lunch. We click the expense itself and we add the email of the person we would like to send a payment request to. So we'll just name this person student 2 at wethinkcode.za, and we only want student 2 to pay 20 Rand of the total 100 Rand total, and we would like for it to be settled by today as well. We're now going to submit this payment request to student 2, and if we check payment request sent for student 1, it reflects over there that he sent a request for 20 Rand to student 2. His expense is still a total of 100 Rand. Now if we log out for student 1 and log in for student 2, we should see the payment request sent reflect over there as well. So let's do that. I log out for student 1, I go to student 2, And student 2 has a total of 0 Rand in expenses. He hasn't sent any payment request yet, but we can see that student 2 has received a payment request from student 1 regarding the lunch that they had, which is due today, for a total of 20 Rand. If we pay this, and we can see that the action has been successful, if we check student 2's expenses now, student 2 now has an expense of 20 Rand because he paid student 1 20 Rand for the lunch. If we log out for student 2 and log back in for student 1, student 1's net expense should be changed. And if we see over here, student 1's total expense is now 80 Rand because student 2 paid him 20 Rand of the total lunch expense after he requested it. And yeah, that is the app showing how you can successfully create a new expense, send a payment request to another user of the app, have them pay part of that expense, have it reflect as a new expense for them, and then have it deduct from your total expenses so that the expense has been successfully shared between the two of you. I hope that was clear and concise, and I hope I successfully showed you the functionalities of my web app. Thank you for your time and your consideration.